Now, I'm learning this topic, but if you bear with me here, and I will go through um, what I've gathered so far. So let's have a piece of paper, and we're going to talk about closures. Now, here's the idea in closures. It's basically that you have a function. Let us say this function is fn, right? And within this function, you have a nested function. So you write the next function here, fn1. So this function might have some print statement, whatever you're writing here. Print, let's say hello, right? And you can put a name here, and you can pass in a name here, right? So this function gonna utilize the inner function, right? Let's get this pen color, change, customize. Let's use this guy, medium. Okay, so I'm saying you're gonna pass in here name, right? Which is an argument to the outer function. This is gonna be utilized by the inner function to print, print hello and whatever name you put here. Now, this is just defining the function, the inner function, right? This portion here, you have defined the inner function, right? But now you can call the inner function. So how to call the inner function, right? Let's go to that. I might be a little slow with this, but at least we're gonna get to the point. Um, let's use that. So straighten line here, I'm gonna say f n underscore 1. Now I'm calling the inner function, right? And then I'm returning, when I call the inner function, it will run print hello and the name. But no, I'm going to return the inner function. So that's going to be fn underscore 1, right? I'm going to return this function, right? So I don't need to put the brackets here in this portion here. So we are through with a nested function here. This whole thing is a nested function, right? So we have a function fn, it takes in a param. Within fn, we have a nested function. I mean, a next function. It has some statement you execute. Then this is defining the function here. You just define the function here. Then you call the function here. And here you return, right, the output of the inner function, right? So we have this idea. Now, the next step, if I can do it on the same um, piece of paper, I would say, or electronic paper. I don't know if I'm making sense here. But now, let us see. I write an object, and I have fn, the outer function, assigned to it. So if I now call this object as a function, so I write object it should run this entire function here, right? Now, so it's going to run the whole function. Now, the next step in all of this, let me get a pen again. So let's go with maroon. I don't know. Now, the other step is I can also call fn name and it's going to run. But if I write delete um the, should I say it like this, delete fn, right? And I try to run fn name, it's not going to run. However, if I try to run object, it's still going to run and remember everything that is in this function. So object remembers the local state, right, of the original function. Now, I do not know the applications of this as yet. I'm just going through the whole idea behind closures here. I'll see as I learn more, but I'll share with you. So we can go over this one more time. You have a function, you have a param, you define a function, you create an inner function, you write some statements, so you define the inner function, then you call the inner function, right? You call the inner function, maybe it executes, but you return the whatever is the output of the inner function. In this case, it's going to be hello, whatever name you put here, right? Now, you assign the outer function to an object. So so now you use this object, and the object is now a function, right? You call, if you have object, you call the object function, you're going to get this whole thing. If you delete the outer function and you try to call the outer function, you won't get anything. However, you will, if you try to recall the object function again, you will still have this function executing with hello name. This is the gist of what I have amassed with regards to closures. So guys, thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe to my channel as I explore Python now, but I'm exploring many other stuff that are, I'll be putting out videos and many other topics, for example, C and embedded systems. But for now, I'm just looking through Python and I'm trying to understand it. With respect to the applications of closures, I have to see as I progress with this. All right. So have a good evening and bye for now.